want some apple fritters. Oh, I love apple fritters.
I'm going to use my Lodge pot. I'm going to heat me up some vegetable oil. We're going to heat it on low until we have our batter done. But that's the first thing we're going to do because it takes the longest. And especially when I'm using this pan to fry it in. I love this pan. I got it at Walmart for $39.99. You got to get you one. I have the real expensive one and it's huge. But this one is better. I'm just saying, for $39.99, you have to go get this. I'm not sponsored, but you have to go get this pot. And probably about 4 cups of oil. So we got our oil going in, and then we're gonna get out a stick of butter. Yes, a stick of butter. And when this oil starts getting warm, we're gonna put that butter in it so it'll melt. We've got the cooking oil on medium low, and I've got a stick of butter out that we're gonna put in there in a few minutes. Now we're gonna make our glaze, because when they come out, I wanna put my glaze on it, because this is a pretty quick recipe once you get everything ready and you get it in the fryer. So the first thing I'm gonna do is make my glaze. I'm just gonna use this small bowl to make my glaze. I want 2 cups of powdered sugar. My 2-cup scoop goes right in there. I am going to put in 1 tablespoon of this absolutely wonderful organic maple syrup infused with vanilla. I'm telling you, this stuff is so good. 1 tablespoon. I could drink this bottle. It is so good, y'all. It is so good. I got it at Costco. I've never regretted it. Oh my goodness. I love this stuff. Love it. Then I'm going to put in 3 tablespoons of whole milk. Oh yeah, it's gonna be good. The oil is heated up. I'm just gonna throw in this whole stick of butter. Oh yeah, it's like fried butter. Oh my goodness. This glaze is so good, y'all. It's ready to go. It's like little ribbons falling into the bowl. And I don't eat like this all the time. I know I cook this way, but I give a lot of this away as a special gift to the people in the town that I love so much. I love the people in the town that I live in so much. And so I share this with them. I do not eat it all. I do not think everybody should eat these kind of sweets regularly. We are going to be making these with any kind of apple you have. This is just what I have to use because they were in, I think they're Fuji. I'm not really sure, to tell you the truth. I just grabbed some apples at the store. Whatever they had at Walmart, I put in the basket, and that's what we're using. So I am going to do 6 apples, 6 medium-sized apples. I'm going to peel them, and I'm going to dice them up in little slices. Got me a cute little bowl. Kind of harvesty all in itself today. I don't like mine real big. I don't want mine huge. I want mine small pieces. I want to be able to taste the apple, but I don't want it to overpower it. This is probably the most time-consuming part. Apples. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. And it's softened. I let it set out overnight. We're going to put in 2/3 cup of sugar. We're just going to pour it right over that. It's going to be awesome. Okay, so this is, I'm going to stir it around with my spoon now. We're also going to turn on my cast iron pan. Now that we have our apples and cinnamon and sugar all combined, we're going to cook them in that that heated cast iron pan. All our oil and stuff is still staying warm over there. And we're going to put in those apples, the butter, the sugar, and the cinnamon in the frying pan. And we're going to get those all soft and gooey. We're just going to pour this right into our cast iron pan. In our bowl, we are going to be putting in 2 eggs, 2 large whole eggs. I'm going to beat them up with a fork just a little bit. Put in 2 cups of all-purpose flour. We are going to be adding 3 tablespoons of baking powder to our mixture. 3 teaspoons, I'm sorry, I keep saying tablespoons. 3 teaspoons of baking powder to our mixture. That can is empty, it's gone. Okay, 1 teaspoon of salt. Sounds like a lot of salt, but it's gonna bring out those apples. And 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. Now we're gonna be adding 2/3 cup of whole milk. Y'all hear those apples? They smell so good. My kitchen smells so good. It smells like Thanksgiving. It really does. Who would have thought apple fritters, Thanksgiving morning, surprise your family, your guests. Oh my goodness, you've got people staying with you, spending the night with you, have this ready to go. You can even make them the day before and heat them up in the oven if you'd like. Off the burner and I'm gonna let it cool down and then we're gonna put it in our batter. That's it. Put some paper towels under there. Our batter is perfect. You can just tell by the little sizzle that it has. And I'm gonna take and I'm gonna go ahead and incorporate these apples, this caramel apple, into the bowl. Okay, we're just going to incorporate those apples. A sticky dough, braided. Y'all look at my living room, it's a mess. I'd rather cook than clean. I used to be the opposite. I'd rather clean than cook. And then one day, just changed. That oil sounding good. Got my pan ready. My problem is I don't even have to glaze them and I'm ready to eat them. Did you guys, comment below, did you guys teach yourself how to cook? Or did your mom or your grandma, who taught you how to cook? Your mom, your grandmother, maybe your father. Who taught you how to cook? An aunt? Let me know in the comments how you learn how to cook. Maybe you've never learned how to cook. You gotta stay tuned. I'm gonna teach you how to cook. And it's so simple. You put your love in it, what you like. And I don't like my fritters burnt. A lot of people do. I am not one of those. They like them burnt. I like mine soft and fat. And it doesn't take very long for these to cook. And these are really rustic. That's what I like. I like that rustic look. That I made them homemade. And these weren't store-bought. But this is for you. This is special just for you. I'm putting mine on a spoon because you know how apple fritters sometimes can be raw in the middle. So I put mine out on a spoon and just slide it right off into that hot grease. And then you have a more even fritter, but still unusual looking. That punch, oh my gosh. So good. Because you're dangerous. Oh yeah, that's an apple fritter. See, that's the way I like mine to look. With all them apples in it. Oh my goodness. Looks like a turkey leg. Oh, it really does. It looks like a turkey leg. How fitting. We're gonna gobble it right up. These are our fritters. Look how beautiful they are. There's the one that looks like a little turkey leg. How cute is that? We got our little glaze. And we're gonna glaze these things. We're gonna let these set and cool for a few minutes, not long because we wanna eat them warm. But I want that glaze to kind of settle on them and then we're gonna plate them up And we're going to surprise some people that I love.
Some things work, some things don't. These work. These are a hit.
These are absolutely amazing. You have to make them. Every one of these has a unique shape. Not one is the same. Let me know what sides you make every Thanksgiving for your family or for loved ones. And I just want to say thank you so much for watching me. I feel honored for you giving me your time. You're precious. God bless. Y'all have a wonderful week and don't eat too much. Oh my gosh. Oh my God.